If you're looking to turn your event upside down, she's the one you want to call. Today we are talking to aerialist Miss Gladys Rivera. Gladys, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to have this opportunity so that I can showcase our skills to the community and hopefully inspire the next generation to follow their dreams.
There you go. So obviously there's something very large behind us. Now we're going to see Gladys go up in the air in a little bit, but first I want to know more about you. So how did you get started? What made you say, you know what, I want to go up and down in the air? I think that'll be good.
Well, in 2019, we saw the Beatles' Love Cirque du Soleil show, and we just loved how magical it was. It was absolutely mesmerizing, and that's what really drew me in to learn this beautiful art.
Wow. Okay, so you saw the show, you were inspired. So tell us a little bit more about all the different things that you kind of do with your show.
So we can create choreography depending on the performance. So we have silks, we have the moon, we have lyra, trapeze, we've got a lollipop now. So it's really based on what our audience is looking for, so we can create that immersive experience for them.
Right, and so don't let this fool you. This is really big, but the cool thing is Gladys will come out to your party, she will come out to your event. So what are some things that you've gotten to do so far?
So far we have performed at Quinta Mazatlan, we've performed at other private parties, private events. We can also do quinceañeras, weddings, soirees.
Lots and lots of options. It doesn't, yeah, you have so many options. You can get Gladys up there. Okay, so I don't want to give any spoilers away yet, obviously, but Gladys, what are we going to be seeing you do here today on Take 5?
So today I'll be working on showcasing a choreographed performance that I've worked on the silks, and you'll be seeing me do a windmill and some beautiful silk climbs, so I hope that you enjoy the show.
She said a windmill. She's gonna get up here and do a windmill, guys, so make sure that you stay tuned because we're gonna let Gladys get ready, we're gonna let her stretch, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna see her full performance. All right, so now that we're back inside, let me tell you, that humidity outside is no joke when it comes to our hair. Let's head on over to check out a salon in McAllen that is helping to keep your curly or wavy hair in check.
I love my curly cut at Elisa's Cuts and Curls here in McAllen. Oh my gosh, we need to see how this was done.
Learning to love your natural hair, texture and all, can sometimes be an uphill battle, especially if you don't know what to do with it. Oftentimes, wavy and curly hair can be thought of as crazy or unprofessional, but this is where that stigma stops, right at the door of Elisa's Cuts and Curls. Elisa has been a hairstylist for over 10 years, but she noticed there was something missing in the curly hair community. Someone who'd be there to show them how to embrace their texture and learn to love every curl, wave, and coil.
And most of the stylists that I was working with at the time were like, oh, you don't want to do that. That's hard, that's not fun. Don't you just give up on that. And I looked at myself with curly hair, and I have so many family members with curly hair that I thought, no, if all these people don't even want to try to do it, I want to learn how to do it. There's more of a need for it. We have all sorts of people, and so we need all sorts of hairstylists who understands all these different types of textures.
And so for the past 4 years, Elisa has dedicated her time to educating herself and her clients on ways to love the hair they were given. As someone who grew up not knowing how to properly care for and style their hair, having someone like Elisa would have been a game changer, and most importantly, a source of representation.
I like to try to be as inclusive to everybody as possible, especially children too. Parents come in all the time with kids with curly hair, or we're starting to get a lot more biracial children where mom doesn't have curly hair but dad does. So how do we take care of kids' hair? And it's all a learning experience together.
Walking through this process with Elisa is very personalized. She wants you to feel comfortable knowing that she's in this journey with you every step of the way. She takes her time getting to know your texture, then step by step you're shown how to work with your hair, not against it.
I really stop and slow down and take the time to show people what they do, even put the brush in their hand and help them do it if need be.
Like most hair appointments, it starts with a conversation. What are you looking for? What products should you use? How can you get there? Feel free to ask all the questions. Elisa is there to listen and to transform your curly hair experience into something that finally feels right.
My favorite part of every service is the end when I'm done and then I show them the results. And I get the reaction where I've never had somebody listen to me or get the haircut right.
And not only do you leave the salon with beautiful big hair, but you feel confident, ready to take on the days ahead with a routine that actually makes sense and a look that feels like you. All thanks to Elisa for creating a space where texture is celebrated.
And I love the conversations and the relationships I get to establish with each person that comes into my chair too.
Sometimes all you need is a little guidance to take that step and appreciate the true beauty that comes with loving your natural hair. And you can find that start and Elisa right here in McAllen. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
Let's be honest, is your trash can turning heads for all the wrong reasons? Well, this local business is keeping your bin smelling fresh and looking brand new.
Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're getting a behind the scenes look at Spotless Bin Pro, a service that you can hire to clean your trash cans or recycling bins. Here to talk to us is the bright mind behind the idea, Martin himself. Martin, thank you so much for joining us today. Now, tell us, where did this idea come from? I mean, what was the inspiration behind this service?
So it's actually a really common service up north in the bigger cities, and I noticed that Valley doesn't have that service, so I wanted to bring that here for the RGV to have that service here.
And what exactly is it that you guys do? Do you wash them personally, or is it a machine doing it?
Yeah, pretty much we have a whole entire rig right here. We bring our own water, we go to your house curbside, totally contactless, and yeah, pretty much we do everything for you.
Now, I think that's an important thing to add. It's contactless. They don't use your water, so basically they show up, you have your bin out in the street ready for them to use and clean, and voila, it's done in minutes, right?
Exactly that, yeah. We take less than 10 minutes. Nobody has to be home, and yeah, well, you'll get we have an automated system, and you'll get notifications and everything.
That is so awesome. And so if someone wants a one-time wash or like an annual wash, how does that work?
Yeah, so pretty much we have monthly or quarterly cleaning packages. The monthly is 1 visit per month. The quarterly is 1 visit every 3 months. That's the most popular at the moment. And then we do have a one-time cleaning as well.
Amazing. And for everyone at home that is wanting to get their stinky trash can washed, where is it that they can book their appointments? Is it online? How do they go about that?
Yeah, you can just check us out on our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're also on Google My Business. And yeah, if you want to sign up, just head over to spotlessbinpro.com and everything's all online.
Awesome, Martin. Now, for everyone at home, you heard it here first. If you want to get your stinky trash can cleaned, make sure you visit Spotless Bin Pro on either their social media or their website to make sure you book your next appointment and get that trash can washed. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Walcaba. We'll see you guys next time.
We are counting down the days till UTRGV football kickoff, and today we've got the man behind the team sitting down with us. 5 Facts with Coach Travis Bush later on in the show. And we've also got all the accessories you need, and get this, they are all handmade. We're shopping Tabbyco Handmade after the break. Stay with us.
At the Gomez Cardiovascular Clinic, our team of specialists are dedicated to keeping not only your heart healthy, but also your mind sharp to ensure you're living your best and healthiest life. Our providers have over 100 years of combined experience in innovative and cutting-edge advanced cardiovascular procedures, which means you'll always be in trusted hands and are more likely to have less downtime and a speedy recovery. The Gomez Cardiovascular Clinic, advanced innovation for the mind and heart.
15 yards ago, she was the new kid. Our water supply is in crisis. The valley's 2 main reservoirs have plummeted to record lows. Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith and Christian von Preising break it down in our special report, Valley Without Water. From international water debts to local solutions, we explore how this crisis is reshaped. This river wasn't damned in a day. And GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Celebrate Independence Day. Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,300 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
The final days are here. After 53 years of serving the RGV, the Lighthouse Lighting Center is closing its doors. Massive discounts. Everything must go. Come in and save now. Port Isabel. Everything must go.
Make this a summer event at Burns Motors.
Get one 2025 Ram 1500. That's right, 1.9%. Burns.
Talented hands. Here to tell us all about Tabbyco Handmade is Miss Yarid Jimenez. Yarid, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So I have to ask, because I saw all these items being brought in, Tabbyco Handmade, it's in the name. These are all handmade by you.
Yes, yes they are.
Wow, so how did you get started in all of this?
I needed to hem some pants and I found a cheap sewing machine and it kind of started from there.
Wow, and it all just took off and now here we are. Amazing. Okay, so obviously everything in here is catching my eye. It's all so cute. But let's go through, that way our friends at home can shop along with us. So let's see some of the items you offer. Let's start over here.
So I have some pouches, some zipper pouches. Mostly made them because a lot of kids like, you know, for pencils or for school.
Right,
I
school
also
time
make
coming up.
Wristlets, so I do have quite a few of those. And then just pouches to carry makeup, phones, or anything,
cute,
you know, small. I also make more different type of wristlets and I have attachments to them. I have some sunglass cases.
And these are so cute and they're soft. I hope you can tell. They're really soft, so your sunglasses, no damage is gonna come to them. And what I love too is you've got little Star Wars ones. So it's not just Hello Kitty and the cute pink stuff. There's some Star Wars in here too, guys, just in case you're interested in that. And then, so we have more bags over here, and let's talk about these.
Those are coffee sleeves. Those are reusable. They're machine washable. So they're used to help you with the heat, but also to pick up the condensation in your ice cold drinks.
Got it. Okay, so you can, that is such a good idea to reuse so we can help the planet. You want to put these on your coffee, that's very good. And now I definitely want to touch on this one here because I hope everyone can see. It's got a little girl gang print. So tell us more about this fabric and why it's so special.
I actually customize fabric also, so I'm able to take anyone's logo or any designs that they would like. As long as it's not licensed characters, I can create a seamless file. I do surface pattern designs, and I can create it into a fabric and then make any purse, coffee sleeves, bed sheets, anything.
Wow. Okay, so that's great for businesses. If you're watching, you've got a business, you can have sunglass cases, little purses, or these little coffee sleeves, so cute. And of course, I definitely have to show these in the back because I love a book tote. I cannot get enough of a book tote. So we'll show these here. So these as well, you kind of print different things on them, right?
Yes, I make the bag and then I iron on the direct-to-print.
So cute. And of course, we can't leave without talking about this here. This is a special item. Tell us why it's so special, Yarid.
These are customized purses. I've started making these. These will be available. I will not be making more than 2 at a time. I want to make sure that they're always going to be unique. So if you purchase one from me, you will make sure that nobody else will have them.
There you go. It's going to be one of one. You're walking around with an exclusive. That is good enough for me, and I know people want to shop because I want to. So if people want to find you, reach out to you, where can they do all that?
At Tabbyco Handmade in Instagram mostly. I'm also have on Facebook.
Perfect. And of course, people can find you at different markets, but you'll put that info up on your social, right?
Yes, on my Instagram. It's always there.
There you go, guys. It is handmade products. You can customize them if you want to. Make sure that you contact Yarid at Tabbyco Handmade on Instagram or Facebook. That's where you're going to see all the latest items that she'll have and where you can find her at her next market. And if you're heading out on that much anticipated vacation, there are some things to keep in mind when traveling. Dr. B joins us with the do's and don'ts just ahead. And look at Miss Gladys warming up just outside our studios. Get ready to have your world turned upside down with her performance just ahead.
Throughout the year, we partner with multiple community organizations to do our part and help give back. That's the Subaru Love Promise. Visit us today and see how you too can help at Bird Ogden Subaru, Edinburgh.
When health concerns arise, you need swift and high-quality care right in your neighborhood. At Mid-Valley Urgent Care, our dedicated team is revolutionizing quick, affordable, quality healthcare services in the Rio Grande Valley. Whether it's minor injuries, illnesses, or urgent medical needs, we're here for you. Mid-Valley Urgent Care, bringing quality healthcare close to home. A member of Prime Healthcare.
It's always tractor season at Rockin' Loose sells, and we know when it comes to your land, you take pride in your work.
Come check out our new line of MT2 to MT7 tractors from 25 to 101 horsepower, four-wheel drive, quick attach front-end loader with skid steer compatible bucket, shuttle shift or hydrostatic transmission with a 6-year warranty. Excel in your field with LS tractors. More tractor, less money.
Best prices in the valley at Rockin' Loose sales, and let us save you a bucket full of money.
Dare to compare before you buy.
I believe in volunteering and giving to good causes. Businesses should do the same.
At LSNB, we do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't.
Doing more, just like my bank.
No other bank in South Texas gives more financial donations to area charities than Lone Star National Bank. Our employees believe in volunteering and serving in our communities.
My bank serves its community. Does yours?
Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
We're making a Valley Promise, a commitment to affordable college for students that take the pledge.
I promise to seize the opportunity.
I promise to earn a technical degree.
I promise to earn an associate degree.
As community leaders,
we promise
to support this initiative.
We promise to raise money for this initiative.
We promise to grow this initiative until college is free for all.
The Valley Promise for our students, our communities, and for our future.
Looking for value? You can count on us.
Burns Motors offers reliable used vehicles that fit your lifestyle and budget. Inspected, trusted, and ready to roll. Find your next ride today at Burns Motors.
Bigger, better Burns, Mission and McAllen.
Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates to know what to wear, plus live interviews as they're happening. All right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
Peak summer means peak temperatures. Let's take a look at what kind of heat we can expect this week. Meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez has our Take 5 fashion forecast.
Well, it'll stay breezy, it'll stay warm. The short sleeve shirts, the shorts, those are in the forecast for the next couple of days. The same with the hats and sunglasses. We should stay sunny to mostly sunny for the next couple of days as well. So overall, we get back into the mid and low 90s into tomorrow as well. So again, the short sleeve shirts and the shorts needed throughout the 7-day. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Hey, and welcome back to Take 5. We are keeping it classy, and today joining us is Dr. Barbara Baggerly Hinojosa. Thank you so much for heading over here today to share a little more tips with us on how to be classy.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, this is summer season, and we know that summer travel is right around the corner. Maybe it's happening right now, and we want to make sure that we're having everything go smoothly, so we have some things to remember, right?
We do. Summer travel, it is so much fun to be able to go places and experience cultures and see different things, right? But it also can be very stressful for people.
Yes, I love traveling, but I also hate having to actually do the travel part, like go on the planes, or maybe you're rushing. So I understand why some people can be a little bit stressed out with that too.
Of course. So we want to think about how do we travel with etiquette, right? How do we travel with grace? And it really is about planning. It's about making sure that we are early for everything, because we will lose our patience at the airport when we're running late and we're trying to get there in time for our flight. So the solution to that is really to plan your day so that you arrive early, you're very calm. You want to remember that whoever is working in the airport, maybe the other travelers, that your communication with them, your behavior with them really is indicative of you, right? So you want to be kind and graceful and polite and patient. And you can only do that if you've really planned your trip.
And I'm a big planner. I'm sure you're a big planner too. So it takes maybe like 10 to 15 minutes of your day to just plan it out. And even if it's an hour less of sleep, I know we all love our sleep, but if you can get to the airport early, maybe even take your car out a little bit earlier to gas it up before your road trip, just little things like that, I can definitely see just relieving the stress. You don't have to worry about being rushed, hitting your times accordingly.
Right.
You have a little bit more leeway when it comes to that.
It's about the patience, right? We want to have patience. We want to be slow and calm and steady. And it's not just at the airport. Many of us take road trips during the summer.
Yes.
And even the way we're driving on the highway, making sure we know our etiquette rules with that we're being kind to people around us, that we're not, you know, road rage and trying to cut people off, because at the end of the day, etiquette is about confidence and it's about the way we interact with each other.
And sometimes I think we just need to sit and just be patient. And we're going on a road trip, we're going on a flight to an amazing location. We just need to sit in that and appreciate that we're even able to do that sometimes, right?
So true. So etiquette is about grace, but it's also about being thankful, right?
Yes.
Being thankful and grateful.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit more on our summer travel trips. I'm super excited to use these and for other people to use them too whenever they're heading out. So
thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. And again, you can watch Dr. Barbara right here on Take 5 every Monday afternoon.
Protein-packed meals are all over our social media pages, but we're going to show you a quicker way to get the daily amount you need. Monday Meals is next. And from the NFL fields to Vacker Stadium, UTRGV football coach Travis Bush has had quite the journey. His 5 facts are just ahead. And the Brownsville Public Library System has Adult Crafternoon tonight, where you can make a mosaic masterpiece. You can stop by both branches at 6 p.m. for a relaxing evening of creativity and color. This event is free and all materials are provided.
At Idea Rio Grande Valley, we get students to and through college. We're tuition-free and open to all with campuses near you. Bright futures begin at Idea. Apply now at ideapublicschools.org.
Hi, I'm Charlie Garcia.
And I'm Rico Garcia.
And we are USA Concrete Coatings.
If you're ready to upgrade your business, restaurant, garage, man cave, or porch, then you're ready for USA Concrete Coatings.
We'll have your floors looking flawless with our exclusive USA Concrete Coatings products. We'll ensure that your concrete coating is strong and durable. It's antimicrobial and comes with a lifetime warranty.
USA Concrete Coatings, from concrete to custom, in just one day.
ABC tonight, it's the 2-night Paradise event.
Heck yeah!
And the Goldens are finally hitting the beach.
They came to party. They really came to party.
The Bachelor in Paradise 2-night event starts tonight on ABC.
Surfing Sharky is ready to take you on a smile-tastic adventure. Go ride the wave to better dental health, only at Agua Dental, where your smile is always in style.
When it comes to livestock fencing, the folks at Martin Farm and Ranch believe that if you do it right, then you only do it once. Which means by utilizing high-quality materials like Stay Tough fence products and Martin's expertise in fence building, you'll get exactly what you need to keep them in or keep them out. High-tensile wire like Stay Tough allows you to build your fence using less materials and labor. So for your next fence project,
come see us at Martin Farm and Ranch Supply in Edinburgh. Just look for the horse.
I'm Jeff Davis. My family has lived in our Lone Star State since the late 1800s. I was born and raised here with Texas values. That's why at Davis Law Firm, we do things the Texas way. Instead of settling cheap, our experienced attorneys work hard to get you the cash settlement or verdict you deserve. Our track record of success is why we get so many referrals from current and former clients. If you're hurt in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call me at 444-4444. Want more? Call the 4s.
It's a question you've probably seen all over social media. What are some ways we can get more protein in our meals? We've got the answer for that. Joining me now from PR Nutrition Consulting is registered dietitian, Miss Peggy Ramon Rosales. Peggy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm excited to talk about this because I was just telling you, I see it everywhere now. Yes. How do we get more protein in? It's something that we need. Yes. So today we're talking about maybe little quicker ways that we can do that. Okay,
definitely.
So let's get started. You brought us a lot of different proteins here.
A lot of different powders here. Some are a little bit more wholesome than others, right? And so we'll get into it. So we have a nice PB2. This is like a powdered peanut butter. Oh. Really yummy, like in smoothies, even adding into like your oatmeal to get that extra protein. Okay. And super simple in ingredients. A couple ingredients and you have a more impactful peanut butter instead of like the higher fat peanut butter normally that we'll have. Right. Right, this is a different option. Okay. And so we have also like the notorious whey protein powders. If we look at the back of the label, we want to make sure that we see lower amounts of carbohydrates in there. Got it. Not too much excess sugar. Okay. Right? So added sugars, you want to keep it to almost like a 0, right? Got it. But the less ingredients too. There's a lot of ingredients in there. Those are red flags, right? Got it. So there are some better ones than others. This one's a nice plant-based protein powder, but it does have some carbohydrates in there. And so we want to just be very careful. If we're going to make it into a meal, we're going to add it to a blender with oats and fruit that we're kind of counting, hey, it already has some in there, that we don't overdo it. Got it, okay. This one is a really nice one. It's very, very clean. It's only about 2 or 3 ingredients. And there's no added sugars or no substitutes. Oh, so there's no like Splenda in here. There's no artificial sweeteners. Got it. So we want to pay attention to the labels. The cleaner, the better. Less ingredients. Watch the carbs and watch the sugars. Yes. Perfect. And then, so just so we can kind of get a better idea, what is that sweet spot that we're looking for as far as daily protein intake? Sure. So there's a calculation, and so it is your weight in kilograms multiplied by your activity factor. Okay. So let's say you're 150, you get your weight in kilos, and you multiply at least by a 1.2. Okay. Or it can go up to, if you're really active, it can go up to a 1.8, 2.0. Oh, got it. Okay. Right, and that gives you the grams. Got it. Okay. Depending, but it should be based off of your weight in kilos, not your weight, you know, your weight in grams. Got it. So you don't want to overdo it. We want to be careful. And then finally, we have these quick little nifty drinks. Tell us more about those. Yes. So the pre-made ones, this, like for instance, on this one is a Greek yogurt base, but they do add in whey protein in here. You know, very, very low in carbs, no added sugars. Okay. So nice, right? We get some good probiotics whenever we do like for instance, this brand. And then we have the other, this one's Premier Protein pretty much all whey, whey protein. Has a little bit more substitutes in there. Has a little bit more artificial sweeteners that we don't want too much of them. Right. So how do we simulate this in the kitchen? Something quick. We throw in some nice protein powder in a blender, some maybe almond milk to keep it more lighter, a little bit of oatmeal, some good fruit. Right. And we have a whole meal, and it's balanced, it's high protein. Right. Not too much additives. And we know what we're putting into it essentially versus something we may not know. It's got a little more extra in there. So very important things to pay attention to when we're out looking for quick ways to get more protein in. Of course, Peggy, people can always reach out to you for more questions. Where do they find you? Of course. So we are North 10th Street, so 8025 North 10th Street in McAllen. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Having me. And again, you guys, you can learn more by following Peggy on her social media pages as well. That is at PR Nutrition Consulting on Instagram. You can also give them a call at 956-424-2274. And it's custom metalwork, accessories, and pits for your next barbecue session. We're going to go along with Jolie Leon to see what's in store in the city of Edinburgh.
If you've been in a car accident, then you better get ready for a fight.
You need a force. No other law firm in the Valley has more offices, more resources, and reaches more people.
The Jay Gonzalez Law Firm.
1-800-CARTAGE.
A force for justice.
Looking for value? You can count on us.
Burns Motors offers reliable used vehicles that fit your lifestyle and budget. Inspected, trusted, and ready to roll. Find your next ride today at Burns Motors.
Bigger, better Burns, Mission and McAllen.
I finally put the baby down.
Oh, nice. Look how much we earned this month.
Nice.
With Rally Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And with our high-yield Liberty Plus bundle, you can earn and save even more. Rally Credit Union, banking for all.
Do y'all do this every time?
Yay! I'm Leah Wise, but you might know me as Crash Gal. Yep, I'm that lawyer with the pink billboards, the one who wins and is not afraid to break the mold. I've recovered millions of dollars for my clients, and I do it my way. Smart and with style. Whether it's a car crash, a work injury, or something that just wasn't your fault, I've got your back, because here, we don't just talk tough, we win. I'm Leah Wise, the Crash Gal. Call or text 956 Abogada and let's get you what you deserve.
Hey there, Rio Grande Valley. This is Greg checking in with Honest Abe Roofing. People are used to buying warranties and guarantees. With Honest Abe Roofing, you don't need to do that. We give you our guarantee, no extra charge, because we know our quality. With us, you'll never roof again.
Attention Vaquero Nation, are you ready to cheer UTRGV Vaqueros football in style? Look no further than Vaquero Outfitters for all your game day needs. From caps and polos to spirited tees and tailgate needs, Vaquero Outfitters helps you show off your Vaquero pride in every way imaginable. We are your go-to destination for officially licensed merchandise and apparel for UTRGV. Swing by Vaquero Outfitters today and elevate your Vaquero spirit to the next level. Get your orange on.
When the odds are against you, a force for justice will be there. Serving our community with offices throughout the Valley. The Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, a force for justice.
In the heart of the Valley, a small backyard business is turning sparks into stories. Let's head out to Sanchez Fabricators.
It started with COVID, and then it blessed all our family. And we're still here after 4 years. We're still selling our stuff, our small utensils.
When the world hit pause during the pandemic, one Valley family hit the gas. In a backyard filled with sparks, sweat, and second chances, three brothers lit a fire that hasn't stopped burning. Meet the Sanchez brothers. Together, they forged a side hustle into a full-blown brand. One weld, one flame, and one custom piece at a time.
We do small welding, we can say utensils, which is an onion holder, fire poker. We do small stuff because it's our side gig.
In 2020, Cruz's brothers lost their jobs, and Cruz's oldest brother went back to what he knew, welding. And just like that, the idea behind Sanchez Fabricators started to take shape, one product at a time.
And he asked me, he's like, hey man, I need help promoting, because you know I make good stuff. So I did, I started promoting, and we started getting a lot of feedback and a lot of sales. So it rocket launched, man. It was super nice. That it was so overwhelming that I had to invite my other brother to come help us out.
What began as a side hustle turned into something bigger, a craft rooted in effort, family pride, and the power of saying yes to learning something new.
We started getting better each day. It wasn't like, and we started liking it. I mean, and we do it, and now we have it here in our backyard and for everybody.
The brothers built their own brand, starting with their name.
And I know there's a lot of Sanchez families and a lot of Sanchez companies and Gonzalez and this and that, but I don't know, I just felt that it had to be there, right? Sanchez Fabricators.
They specialize in custom barbecue gear, like onion holders and compact grills perfect for the beach, tailgates, or backyard weekends. Everything is customizable, from sports teams to family names.
You can give it to your friends, your dad, this and that. but that is to clean your grill, to cure it, and that's how we do it in the 956, right? We let our neighbors know that we're barbecuing, right, with that onion.
And while Cruz takes the lead on marketing, his brother Eric makes sure every piece looks just right.
We're not inventing the wheel. This is just something where we can put a creative spin, and if I can share that with you and you can share it with me, then we can come out with a nice outcome.
From smoothing sharp edges to carefully matching your logo, Eric treats every order like it's going in his own home.
I'm always trying to focus to make sure that I clean every sharp edge that way, because I know children and families are going to be around my product. So that's very key, that nobody gets cut, nobody gets injured while holding it.
Together, the Sanchez brothers are proving that a side gig built on faith, grit, and family can become something real, forged in fire and fueled by love for the craft.
If you have an idea, most of us, if not everybody, is creative in their own mind, and whatever you bring to the table that you maybe picked up somewhere else, or you saw something and you're like, you know what, I want this, but can you put this on it? Can you, then I'll try to match your creativity with mine and then see what we could come up with.
From backyard welding to handcrafted creations, the Sanchez brothers aren't just making barbecue tools, they're building connections, honoring creativity, and proving that some of the best things are made with family. For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
If you'd like to order one of their custom pieces or design something of your own, you can find Sanchez Fabricators on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. All you got to do is search up Sanchez Fabricators. A former college football player himself, Coach Bush knows what it takes to get that W. The Vaqueros head football coach's 5 facts are on the way. And Healthier Texas hosts a Get Movin', Stayin' Alive virtual exercise class tonight from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. You can get ready to sweat it out retro style in this high-energy cardio and strength class inspired by the 1980s. Register online at strongertexas.org.
It's Independence Month at Toyota of FAR. Celebrate with big savings. Get a Camry or Tacoma for just $184 a month, or a brand new Tundra for only $299 a month. Find more deals at ToyotaFAR.com or call 815-2285. Toyota of FAR, son buena gente.
If you've had it with hard water, then consider the benefits of a Culligan soft water system for your home. Right now, your local Culligan dealer is offering up to $200 off the purchase or rental of a Culligan water softener. Call today.
This week, after President Trump criticized Vladimir Putin over Ukraine, what he has to say about Russia now. Plus, the president's reignited trade war with Canada. How much could this cost American families? World News Tonight with David Muir is the most watched newscast in America.
Nobody ever plans to get arrested, but everyone should have a plan in case they do. If you or your loved ones find yourself in jail, we understand that bad things also happen to good people. If it happens to you, remember to call 8-GON-THU, 422-2222.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Celebrate Independence Day. Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,300 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
Can't come through, sir.
That's my daughter.
BTA 50, taxi, pass me the ID. Copy.
Ezekiel Reno Law Office. How may I assist you?
My daughter. She's been in an accident.
Okay, sir. We can help her. Tell me exactly what happened.
The Ezekiel Reyna Law Office. Call 1-800-ZEKE-REYNA.
As Texans, showing our pride by saying don't mess with Texas means we gotta step up and do our part to keep Texas roads clean. Remember, don't mess with Texas means don't litter. Brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation.
It's Independence Month at Toyota of FAR. Celebrate with big savings. Get a Camry or Tacoma for just $184 a month, or a brand new Tundra for only $299 a month. Find more deals at ToyotaFAR.com or call 815-2285. Toyota of FAR, son buena gente.
Good afternoon. I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what's making news at this hour.
More help is available for people affected by the March floods. The Small Business Administration is opening 2 disaster loan outreach centers, one in Starr County, the other in Willacy. Both are open weekdays 8 to 5. The deadline to apply for FEMA assistance for the March flood is July 22nd. That is next Tuesday. You can apply online or in person. Several FEMA disaster recovery centers are open across the valley. You can find the list at krgv.com.
It's a mainly dry forecast for the next few hours across the valley. Temperatures falling from the 90s into the 80s. Heat index values up over 100 once again, but skies just partly to mostly cloudy. No big time rain around the area at all. Looks like a hot forecast for the week ahead. We'll have an update for you at 5 and 6. Christine?
All right, that's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after this.
My family immigrated to the United States to provide us with opportunity, and because of that, I became a first-generation college graduate. My name is Susana Silva, and I want you to have that same opportunity. Come see me personally, and let's assess what options you have for your immigration case. My team and I will help you reach your dream. Don't leave your future to chance. You've come this far, now let me help you in this final step. Call the law office of Susana Silva today.
Get caught trick naked. Let our team build your dream.
They're finally here. New Hondas, ready to drive and hard to beat. Get here before they're gone. Clark Knapp Honda, built for more.
Discover a space where style meets comfort. At New Urban Living, we bring you thoughtfully designed furniture from around the world, crafted for real life. From modern to classic, our design team can help you find what you're looking for. Discover our customizable options and create a space that is as functional as it is beautiful. Locally owned, globally inspired. Offering 0% interest financing and our price match guarantee. Visit our fantastic showroom and begin your design journey here.
Big insurance keeping you in the dark and out of the game? Then it's time to level the playing field. The Law Giant fights for every single dollar that you deserve. Call the Law Giant today at $9 million.
Attention all outdoor enthusiasts. Have you heard the big news? Your favorite gun store now sells suppressors. Glick Twins is now powered by Silencer Shop. Silencers, suppressors, whatever you want to call them, Glick Twins has them. And with the Silencer Shop kiosk, everything is done here. It's never been easier. If you can buy a firearm, you can buy a suppressor. All your firearm and hunting needs under one roof, now with suppressors. Get the complete package at Glick Twins today. Glick Twins in Bar. It's worth it.
The countdown to the Vaquero game is now 47 days away, and although we here are counting down the days, the game cannot come soon enough for our next guest. He is made in the 956 and the first ever football coach for the UTRGV Vaqueros. Coach Bush is here, and we're going to get to know him a little better. Coach, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So we were talking, and I told you this is easy. We're just going to talk a little bit about yourself, and you said, "Oh no, I'm not used to that." You're used to the plays, right?
Yeah, I'll talk about other people.
All right. Well, we're going to get to know him a little better. I'm excited for this first fact because we've got something in common here.
Yeah.
The first one is you've got some ties to the Valley.
Do, yeah, and really grew up around here a lot as a kid. In fact, you know, my mom's from Mercedes, and that whole side of the family is from down here. And you know, my dad being a coach, and he did 3 coaching stints down here, and one of them was in the early 80s when I was a kid. So I started elementary school here in Farr. He's the head coach at PSJA.
Wow.
But you know, all the memories of coming to Mercedes, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents. Like you have a picture of my grandfather, Cato Palacios, which I know he'd be the biggest vaquero fan right now. But you know, my parents live down here, my sister's down here. ended up meeting my wife down here. I met my wife at South Padre. She's from McAllen, so her family's down here too. So it's always been around the valley and seen it grow. And and always you come down to visit and you start hearing about UTRGV. And I always remember saying, if this place ever got a football team, man, they would really blow up, and I would be a fan.
You manifested that. Look here we are now, the first ever football coach here for UTRGV. So I want to get back to, you were just mentioning right now, you met your wife here. So that's actually our second fact. You've been married for 20 years. 20
years in June. Got 2 sons, 24 and 19. So yeah, that's flown by. You talk about 50 day. I'm almost 50 years old. We talked about that when we talking about college. So, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, and so again, the whole family piece. So glad to be back and get family back together. Been separated from my parents, and she picked up and moved around with me and all the stops we've had along the way. So glad to kind of dig our heels back in here where our roots. And in fact, we just went out to South Padre where we met for on our anniversary there. But no, but been good.
Good. Got your own little team there at home,
Got our own little team.
Nice. Well, speaking of your many stops, this is our third fact. Kind of has to do with that. You played some college football. Now, I'm going to say this. You played it at Southwest Texas. You were just letting me know. That was formerly Texas State. What's Texas State now?
Yeah.
Yes. So how did that go for you?
That was a good experience, and had that opportunity out of high school, and it was great. Back then everything was so different, but and I think my parents were down here at that time actually, and living in Harlingen. My dad was coaching in Donna, so they were driving up to all our games. But had the experience. Play for some great coaches and make some connections there that ended up, kind of is what helped me get into college coaching as well, and great friendships that were built there. And of course, the lessons you learn through the sport and playing the sport that we still use daily here and to coach.
Yeah. So now when you're out there asking your guys, run all these laps, you're like, I've done it. Trust me, it's possible, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Well, speaking of your father as well, that's actually your fourth fact here, kind of following in his footsteps. He's been coaching for 42 years, or he was a football coach for 42 years.
42 years. He's in the Rio Grande Valley Coaches Hall of Fame and the Texas High School Coaches Hall of Fame. So definitely my biggest kind of mentor and role model getting into this. I've had the opportunity to play for him at Gregory Portland, and we undefeated seasons and some district championships, some good experiences there together. And in fact, my first job out of college, he hired me. I worked for him at San Marcos High School, and we had another undefeated season and some district championships. So, and now he's on our staff as our high school relations director. So really hoping for more championships now that we're back together. So hoping he can come and rub off on our staff. But does a great job. Great, mentors us as a staff and kids. He's done it for so long, and definitely, benefiting us with all his connections and relationships throughout Texas high school.
Right. So the dream team's back together, back there at UTRGV. And now we're going to talk about our fifth fact here, and I'm really excited to get into this because just in case he hasn't convinced you yet, he knows what he's doing. Trust me, you were a coach at the Buffalo Bills for the NFL.
Got on staff there in 2015. Had a connection that got to know a friend and Anthony Lynn, and he was they were with the Jets. He got hired there with Rex Ryan in 2015 for the Bills, and got me up there. We just left Houston, and so it was a phenomenal experience, and to be at that level and really dive into the detail or the precision detail and organization at that level is really the stuff I learned there. Is probably what allowed me to come back and be a head coach and use what we've learned there from that detail and organization across the board, from the whole business side to the athletic side to team building, and use that time to be a head coach in high school for 7 years, and has now led to the experience here.
Right. Well, I gotta say, Coach, getting to sit down with you, hear a little bit more about you, I'm sold. I'm in my UTRGV orange here. I'm ready to go. We've got 47 days left. What do you want to say out there to the UTRGV Vaquero fans that are waiting?
No, just it's been fun to watch the excitement, the growth, everything, and I think the 47 days is going to continue, and it keeps building, and the people don't realize too that we're all in this together, and you know, we talk about recruiting and recruiting this class and getting guys here. So many guys, so many of the recruits we got, it was because of the fact the games are sold out, and the fact that the way they go out to dinner, and the way the fans treat them here, and so people are excited. But that's a big piece too in recruiting. So it's all of us. It takes everybody, and the Valley is as much a part of it in recruiting as we are. So we're so thankful. We're excited. I know everyone's going to be excited, and you know, with that comes a responsibility, and it's our job to put a product there out on the field, and we want to make sure that you know, the Valley, we put a program together the Valley's proud of.
That's right. Well, I know one thing we know here at Take 5, the Valley shows up. We are ready. We are going to count it down. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I know you're a busy man. I'm glad we got to have you on the couch to hear a little more about you.
Thank you so much.
And make sure you stay tuned to more Take 5, because it is 47 days. We're going to count them down right here until UTRGV makes history with its first ever inaugural football season. One more time, we are 47 days away from the Vaqueros' first game. And if you didn't know, KRGV is launching a new show, Vaquero Game Day. You can catch the KRGV sports team on location every Saturday for the Vaquero home games. And we will be counting down until the day history is made. We are very excited to be the official media sponsors of UTRGV Athletics. Make sure you tune in to get those V's up for the UTRGV Vaqueros. And it's a front row seat to an aerial show just for our Take 5ers. We're going to head outside to Gladys. Make sure you stay tuned.
Do you have a story idea? Send us an email at take5@krgv.com.
Find amazing deals store-wide during the anniversary sale at Furniture Row. We're celebrating, and that means the more you buy, the more you save. Take $100 off every $1,000 you spend when you liven up your living room. Dazzle with an all-new dining room, embellish and beautify your bedroom, and supercharge your sleep life with a new mattress. And furnishing your home has never been easier with 48 months no-interest financing. That's right, no interest for 4 years. The anniversary sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design.
Celebrate Independence Day. Get 0.9% APR on these 2025 Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
Magic Valley Electric prides itself on offering all of our members some of the lowest energy rates in the Rio Grande Valley. As a not-for-profit cooperative, our commitment is to the people we serve. We know that as South Texas heat starts to rise, so will energy bills. That's why we've created new billing programs for members to help control their energy and save money. Learn more about all the great programs we offer and get helpful tips on electricity by going to magicvalley.coop today.
At PSJA ISD, we believe every child deserves a head start toward success, and it starts in our pre-K-3 programs. Our classrooms are designed to spark curiosity and lay the foundation for lifelong learning. With play-based activities and nurturing educators, your child is more than just prepared, they're inspired. Our Building Blocks Academies, elementary schools, and partnerships with over 40 child care centers create a seamless path, making early education accessible and of the highest quality. Choose PSJA ISD, where the journey to success begins from cradle to college.
Looking for a furry friend to brighten your day? Every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon, we'll be highlighting an adorable animal looking for their forever home.
Very lovable, loves cuddles.
Then on Take 5, join us for our Love Your Pets segment. A local veterinarian joins us in studio with advice to keep your pets happy and healthy.
You're trying to give your dog a pill? You could put it in a little piece of this.
Join us every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon and Take 5.
Pet of the Week is supported by Bird Ogden Toyota.
The Edinburgh Police Department is hosting National Night Out Kickoff Block Party tonight with a free screening of the movie Wicked, hot dogs, games, prizes, and more. This event starts at 6 p.m. at the Edinburgh Bicentennial Park, and everyone is invited. Meet the officers and firefighters and enjoy a fun night out in the park. And tomorrow afternoon, there is a teen Zumba at the McAllen Public Library from 3 to 4 p.m. Teens are invited to helpfully dance their heart out with this fun, free workout class. All right, guys, we are back. We're going to get an aerial show right here on Take 5. Here she is, the one and only Miss Gladys Rivera. Thank you so much for taking 5 with us today. We want to see you back here tomorrow at 4 o'clock for some more local fun. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.
Aaron Banks, Mr. Olympia.